Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of Player Watch. And today I'm going to be focusing on Kepa Arrizabalaga after our cup victory against Southampton. Hey everyone, and I'm back. I didn't do a preview video because I was a little bit under the weather, but today I'm going to be looking at our penalty shootout win against Southampton in the Carabao Cup. This is our third penalty win in a row now. We didn't used to be good at penalty shootouts, but we've won our last three. And a lot of it's got to do with our goalkeeper, Kepa. So he's going to be the main focus of my player watch. And before, let's just recap the match. Much changed team, some due to enforced changes due to injuries. Ruben Loftus-Cheek was out, injured. We had slight niggles. Obviously, we know about the injuries to Lukaku and Werner. And I think there was a slight niggle for Aspilicueta, if I'm not mistaken. So we put in, like, Malang Sarr again came in. Reece James played as a right-sided centre-back. And we had Shalabar was in the centre, and we had Malang Sarr on the left. So very youthful looking centre back pairing. So in front of them as well, we had Saul and Ross Barkley. So obviously we knew that Southampton were going to penetrate us a bit because of the sort of inexperienced lineup. It was a bit of a stop-start match where we weren't cohesive, and the midfield weren't really linking with the attack. But we got the goal. Saul was okay in patches, good attacking wise, but defensively still needs to work on his game a bit. He had a header that was brilliantly saved, and he had a curling shot in the second half, which was again brilliantly saved. So he's kind of finding his feet in the team. Give it a few more weeks, and he may get up to speed with the pace of the Premier League. Kai Havertz scored for us just before the end of the first half with a good header from a Ziyech corner. Then second half, our Walker-Peters crossed the ball in, the cross shot, and it went through Kepa's legs, and it allowed Shea Adams to just knock it in on the goal line. So a lot of people would have been blaming Kepa for that goal. It's a near post shot, and that would have knocked his confidence a bit. I didn't go on social media for the match. I don't know what people were saying about it. But what I liked about Kepa is that he didn't let that ruin his confidence, but he came back strong, and it was him who made I think he made about 3 or 4 brilliant saves after that incident, especially in the last 5 minutes when he was called upon on 3 occasions especially that fingertip save that he made from the corner. That was a pick of the saves I think he made. And for me, that showed a lot of strength in character. And we need Kepa this season, because I'm not going to be doing any sort of Kepa bashing, because we do need him. He's going to be important for us, because we've got our goalkeeper Mendy, who's going to be going away on the African Nations Cup. So in January, this guy is going to be important. So that's why I'm glad that he did come back and make those saves that he did, because obviously had he not, then his confidence would have been shot, and there's going to be more doubt over Kepa. And what he has got over Mendy is penalty saves. So he did an excellent penalty save for Theo Walcott, where he touched it onto the post and then a fingertip onto the post. He has a lot of presence about him when he takes penalties. He does all he can to put the opposition off. I remember was it Romeo one, where he was pointing which way he wanted, or maybe the Theo one actually, is pointing which way he wanted him to take the penalty. So there's a plays on on the player's mind a bit. So the one criticism, as I said, I'll have with Mendy is I don't feel confident with him in goal whenever we have penalties, because he commits himself way too early, and he doesn't. It's a half sort of dive. He doesn't sort of fully dive one way or the other. He sort of just goes down before the guy takes the penalty kick. So it just makes their job really easy. So so Kepa once again with a save, and then we had that Strongbone, was his name Strongbone? The Southampton guy who came on, and I think, I'm looking out the window actually, yeah, it's just landed, the ball's just bounced outside, yeah, so, it travelled a long way. So, but, guys, we're through. We made hard work of it. The second time we've got through on a penalty shootout, and we are into the quarterfinals, where we'll find out who we play at some point today. So, not a great performance by the Blues, but job done. And again, well done, Kepa, on redeeming yourself with those saves at the end. So, what do you think about Kepa's performance today? Do you think he was at fault for that goal, or do you think he could, do you think it was just the angle and the distance of where the shot was taken what made it hard for him? What do you think of his saves afterwards? And do you think that he's the man who can fill in when Mendy's away, or do you think we'll be in trouble? Stick your comments in the section below. And who was your man of the match? Who do you give that to? How do you rate Sal's performance yesterday as well? All those things I want to hear about in the comments below. So until then, I will see you on the next video. Not sure, we'll probably be doing a preview one at some point tomorrow when we take on Newcastle. So take care, guys, and have a good day. Bye-bye.